Get in, nerds. We are playing Victoria 3. We are gonna get into a war with the Netherlands. Germany's in support, but so far they haven't actually sent any troops over here to the Danish West Indies, the state we're trying to take. So I figure as long as we just take that state and don't try to get stupid around here, I think it's gonna be fine. Nejid, not my business. Alright. This is the Métis Uprising. We've got a very solid force here. Actually, the Canadian Army is really very able to do this work, so this shouldn't take too long. Again, this is the one I'm really concerning myself with. They will lose war support protection. Oh my gosh, they're going for a bunch of different... You bulls? War propaganda, that's nice. No, before I do anything else, let's grab the Army of Observation and add some more units. We need one more these two types of battalions, but then we need a bunch more of infantry. Alright, that should make sure that this army will stop sort of falling out of balance. Or at least I hope it will. Honestly, who knows in this game? But you know, we'll do our best. Bolivia is still quite rebellious, but hopefully our improving relations can continue to improve the situation. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to move the Army of the Pacific Coast to New England. There's our war with all these dorks. I'll send the Army of the Great Plains later. So here we are. And we have nearly taken the territory. Cuban uprising in IT. Wish that would stop happening, but it is what it is. We'll send the Army of the Great Plains once they're done dealing with the Métis uprising. Philosophical pragmatism unlocked. That is also nice. Keeping an eye out for naval invasions here. There's resources. Alright, so that's good. Army of the Great Plains, yep, they're on their way already. That's beautiful. So, still got transportation shortages in North Carolina, West Virginia, and South Dakota. North Carolina. West Virginia. South Dakota. And then power shortages in Virginia, New York, and Minnesota. I don't know why I clicked Pennsylvania there. New York. Minnesota, was it? No, not anymore. Alright. Are we building up? Yes, we're building up Cundinamarca already. I'm going to throw these in at the top. So these are middle and urgent to deal with. And then we'll circle back to the other development in Latin America. No, I'm not going to give y'all military support. Y'all don't know how much frickin' Ivory Coast front. Well, that territory is not incorporated, so have fun over there. I don't care. It's not... I don't need that territory. British are going after Cochin. Cochin! How could you go after Cochin? They're so small. Britain, you bastards. So, now I think it's just a matter of me waiting. Yeah, they don't have war support protection at this time. So I could naval invade them, which would be entertaining, but not ultimately useful. Or I could simply continue to do what I'm doing, and they will eventually get there. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I'm going to exempt these countries from service right now because I'm trying to get their liberty desire down. A tumultuous campaign. Whilst campaigning for the Free Trade Party in the turmoil-racked District of Columbia, Agatha Reynolds has been attacked and brutally beaten by a group of unknown assailants. While the crowd cheered and the screaming stopped, all that was left in the street was her prostrate form, bruised, cut, and barely recognizable as the Titan she represented not 5 minutes before. Some rest and recuperation will be best. She gets scarred, reduce momentum for the Free Traders, or get back to the trail right away. She gets wounded, increase momentum. We'll reduce their momentum. How is momentum looking? Yeah, it seems like the Republicans are going to sweep it again. 300% momentum. Again, momentum doesn't go down in any appreciable way, so that's just going to kind of continue as it is. Very good. Let me see. So, Guatemala is getting very close. Now would be an extremely dumb time to kick off a bunch of rebellions in my subject states, but it also would be extremely funny. So, Denmark, how long are you going to fight me on this tiny sliver of ground? Quite long. Free trade, freer labor. August Prince, in his campaigning for the Free Trade Party, has promoted the ideals of free trade and no migration controls, that others may share in American success. Ananias McPherson has accused him of exploiting immigrants. A truism for anywhere you go. Always read the fine print. Anyone unscrupulous enough can swindle you out of anything. Your clothes, your bank account, your horse, your house, your land, and even your life. And especially read the fine print if it seems like someone's offering everything you need. We patrol our borders for a reason, reduce momentum for the free traders. Trade unions happy. United States' successes are for all to share. 20% momentum for the free traders. Trade unions unhappy. Liberal movement pop attraction goes up. Or all immigrants should be educated at the gates. Minus 10% momentum. Every interest group gets happy. I'll do the second one. The third one, rather. 2 and 3 are the same number, right? Oh, I was so good at video games. Alright, so this should get Liberty Desire moving downward really, really fast. And even faster once I've finally gotten my infamy situation situated. I think this is probably not going to take too much longer. Nope, they're gonna make us go the whole way. You see, Germany's Liberty Desire is still substantial, but mine, of course, is extremely high. I've lost only a tiny percentage of the battles, to be honest. Let's send a fleet out to raid them. And then we'll wreck all their fleets, and that'll make things go faster. That'll work. Ooh, socialist revolt in Jamaica. Gotta send some troops to deal with that. We'll send the Army of Observation. To attack from the Danish islands that we've occupied into the rest of the West Indies. You know what? Jamaica needs a bankroll. That's what I've decided. Seem like they're having a lot of trouble. Can I offer them at least some oil jobs? Are there oil jobs here? There should be. Should be at least some. Businesses are profitable, but not highly employed. Puerto Rico's got rubber. Let's go ahead and build up Puerto Rico a little bit. West Indies. Yeah, oil in the West Indies. Weird. I'm not sure what that's about. Maybe because the area is an active front in a war? Who knows? That's probably it. It's probably because of occupation. Election's going to pop off really soon. We'll see if President Patrick Cameron wins again. He probably will. He's become an alcoholic. But, you know, it is what it is. He's also getting pretty old. Whistle Stop Tour. I'm going to let the election time out, and I think that event should end. I don't necessarily want another Whistle Stop Tour event. We'll see what happens when we do that. Beautiful. Patrick Cameron wins the presidency again. This is like his 5th term or something. Does he want to reform the government? Doesn't look like it. You get up to righteous if we bring in the petite bourgeoisie, but then they'll make us pay taxes or something. What is going on over here? Oh, a modernist revolt in French Niger. Can't be bothered with that. We got A revolt in Krakow, that's decidedly neutral. This one's going to finish out soon. Language in the classroom. Athabascan students sometimes use their native language in American schools. Some called for teachers to penalize the use of these languages, forcing children to speak the official language of the United States of America. You noticed it too, right? He gets angry when anyone talks in class, but he always gets angrier when we're talking. Maybe he thinks we're talking about him. I think he just doesn't like being reminded that we know something he doesn't. Schools should teach them to speak the proper language. 10% of Athabasca pops become more radical. Extra assimilation, slightly increased radicalism for open prejudice and below pops. Or the language is part of their heritage. Angry petite bourgeoisie, happy intelligentsia. Reduced assimilation, reduced radicalism for prejudice. I'm going to do the first one. I want to keep the petite bourgeoisie happy while they're keeping my interest rates low. Because I am still paying a certain amount on interest rates, and, you know, I don't want to be having a problem here. What is my Athabasca population? It's pretty solid. A lot of South Indian pops. Let me take a look at my social structure. I do have pops under cultural erasure. These are mostly Afro-Antilean. Alright, so, yeah, these are a lot of no traits shared pops, unfortunately. Unfortunately, it is what it is. Alright, so we should be able to achieve reasonably fast occupation of the West Indies within a reasonable time frame. And there we go. Alright, now, let's build up this oil. We're oil maxing. I should also build some... Wait, not there. Here. Build ourselves a university. We'll make things excellent. Oh my goodness, we're having another anarchist revolt in... See, this is why they need solid El Salvadorian leadership. I tell you what. Alright, we'll just put an army over here. No real concerns. Uruguay is in default, but unless there's a revolution happening there, shouldn't be too much of a problem. Great Britain's going after Burundi. Can't deal with that. I gotta deal with my own stuff. Gotten down to reputable. That's good. I'm not gonna stay there long, but that's good. Hey, are you willing to give me the thing that I want? Still no? Okay. You're really gonna make this difficult, aren't you? Now that I'm shooting at their convoys, they're not feeling as enthused about this whole war situation. Their convoys and their fleets, really. France is going after Dahomey, and I have to say I can't be bothered to deal with that. Jamaica's in default. That, you know, that's fine. Did one of my companies fall apart? No, but I've got a new slot. Maybe I can get my gold company finally. Although, extra innovation would be really, really rock solid. I'll probably do that if I can't do the gold thing. Formation speed would be really nice. Yep, still can't. No way to figure that one out. Alright, so we'll do, where is it? Oh, Ford Motor, extra War Machine Industries throughput. Oh, that's just Industries throughput. I don't actually need that. General Electric, let's do it. Is this going to cost me money? It shouldn't. Cool. Denmark is in default. Is that going to change your position at all? Cool. A couple more weeks. Oh, but Germany doesn't want to. Well, Gorsh, Shaggy, I guess we'll just have to wait then. I'm not going to make the same mistake I made last time and actually be... Hey, suffering. It's wonderful. And actually be doing a mass mobilization, because I don't need to. They're scaredy cats is what they are. They're scaredy cats who are too afraid to come over to the United States and fight. I say, as I myself do not go over to where they are to fight them. But you know how it is. Alright, Honduras is in default. That's fine. Maybe we'll annex them. No defaulting. Guatemala is below. Venezuela is getting close, though. Alright. Panama Canal Company is still, well, dysfunctional. Maybe I should build a new fleet. It's kind of a business subsidy at that point, but you know, it is what it is. Alright, so they're getting very close to being willing to accept this. Here we go. Beautiful. Give me my Indies. Alright, so now we'll transfer that territory over a little later. Actually, we'll get the universities built first, and then we'll worry about that other stuff. So first, Guatemala. 3.1. We'll wait a little longer. We'll wait a little longer just to keep our infamy down, so that we don't wind up in a situation where we're making our infamy huge. Because I don't want to have huge infamy. I just want to have enough infamy to do what I want to do. Because again, annexing a lot of these subjects goes down in infamy when they're low in liberty desire. It goes down by like 75%. It's bananas. They will not accept. Is there anyone who might? This Republic sides with Begemder over something. Nicaragua. Oh, we got a truce. Right? Yeah, I got a truce with them for another 16 months. But it's only another 16 months. I could wait them out. Get my infamy even lower. How would that be? Would that be functional? I think it might be. I think that might be reasonable. Louisiana looked like they were high in liberty desire, but it's going down, so let's hope things stay that way. Once I can hand all of Venezuela's territory over to Colombia, things will be easier. But I want to start in Central America because I don't want to put myself in a situation where I'm... That's very good. Excellent. I don't want to put myself in a situation... I think there's a way to... If you're annexing a puppet that's weak enough that they won't cause your other puppets to become more rebellious. So we'll see if I can replicate that effect. That has been alleged in developer diaries. Again, I don't know if that happened or if it's something that was going to happen and then didn't end up happening or whatever. But we'll see. We'll see how that goes. Although Venezuela will be a good target to start with, because if I can annex them at a very low amount of infamy for their overall territory, that would actually be really beneficial, because I would save a lot of infamy. But if they rebel, on the other hand, it would be it would also be really low infamy to just take the territory. But I think lowest possible infamy is annexing from here. So let's see. Let's just see what it looks like. Except, yeah, 6.7. They will not accept. Austria will support them, but I don't think that's really an issue, personally. Alright, so with their liberty desire being low, let's try Guatemala. 0.1. No one's going to stand against them. Or against me. So I'll just confirm that. Their infamy is very, very low. Liberia left the Pact. How? What? I mean, I'm not unhappy about it. I'm just confused as to why it happened. Or not, I guess not why it happened, but how it happened. other army over here. So now, am I getting my debuff to Liberty Desire reduction from annexed a subject? Signs point to no, but I haven't annexed them yet. So we'll see what happens when this event finishes out. We're still at 22 infamy, so that's a very reasonable number. Hopefully I can go country to country here in Central America. And that'll, for one thing, it'll help with my tech situation. Get my tech spread up, because my tech spread is significantly debuffed by all the knowledge sharing I'm doing. And again, getting all these countries under San Salvadorian rule is going to really... Just getting them all in one country is going to really help. Obligation owed by Maya. Let's go ahead and absolve that. That'll make relations even better. That'll make relations better in preparation for my future misdeeds in the international sphere in that area. Mosquito Socialist Revolts. Mosquito Kingdom, where are you? Oh, they're holding frickin' Bermuda. That's very funny. I suppose I could take Bermuda, but you know, I don't want to. It's just not, it doesn't feel like it's any of my business, really. I just don't feel like I really need Bermuda, is all. Interestingly, Argentina is pretty high in liberty desire. Mostly from having a lot of support independence. So, if they rebel, as part of me doing these annexations here, probably I'll eat them up. By which I mean I'll reduce their autonomy. Bornu is under threat by France, but I can't possibly get involved in that. I'm dealing with stuff in the Western Hemisphere. Thank you. Thank you, sir. I am dealing with the Western Hemisphere. Thank you, sir. Alright, so there's Guatemala annexed. Let's go ahead and build up some university levels, power plant, and railways are good to go. In fact, we'll reset production methods in both these territories to the greatest extent possible. And after we've built up the territory, we'll hand it... Oh my goodness. The territory is totally borked, cause a bunch of turmoil. Well, gosh darn it, that's going to take forever. Well, at least they'll be started, and then Maya will be able to finish them out. This territory is going to be a lot more stable when they're under Mayan rule. In fact, I'm tempted to do this right now. Yeah, the territory is too unstable. Maya? Let's see, this is Guatemala, right? Yes. Beautiful. Much better. So hopefully this territory will be a lot less radicalized. Hey, turmoil's already going down. Wonderful. When they're under Maya rules. So, how's everyone else feeling? Okay, they are getting that timed modifier. So let's kick off our cascade of problems. Do I still have truces with all these countries? Yeah, another 7 months. So we'll just leave that for the time being. Venezuela is not going down in Liberty Desire at this point, but that's alright. If they're in rebellion, we can just conquer territory easy peasy lemon squeezy, and it won't be a problem whatsoever. Ecuador is still going down in Liberty Desire, just a lot slower than they were on account of all of the Liberty Desire, all the increases to Liberty Desire that you get when your country is the subject country of a country that is annexing its subjects. Ugh, that's a mouthful. Everyone likes a mouthful. I wish I could do something better with the Caribbean, but I don't know that I can. I don't know that there's like a country that I could form that would accept, you know, Afro-Antillaean and Afro-Caribeño and Afro-American pops all the same, so I think I'm just going to kind of do my best. So now I got the West Indies fully occupied. Yeah, these are all Afro-Caribbean. So I'm going to grant those territories to Jamaica once they're, you know, restive. Not right at the moment. I'm going to keep doing what I'm doing for now. Let's actually build up some railways in Venezuela in preparation for building up the oil in Venezuela. Oh no, we already got railways over here. Well, that's fine. Alright, and then oil, 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 and oil. Time for a petro state! Ooh, oil in Santa Cruz. That's exciting. Don't mind if I do. How's infrastructure here? It's doing okay. Could be better. Railways can employ more, so we'll build up some oil fields. Automatic bottle blowers are finally available. Let's go ahead and enable that technology. Use that tech. Hiya. They're more productive. Rotary valve for furniture manufacturers. It's a little better. Assembly lines. There we go. That's much better. Excellent. Better with precision tool. Oh, no. Much worse with precision tools. You lied to me. You lied to me, video game. I can't believe it. Alright. So, meanwhile... Let me see. It was 7 months when last time I checked. It's 12 weeks now. It'll be January. Actually, though... no, we'll have a little bit more episode time left yet. To start importing small arms to the British market. Why would I do that? I don't need that. God, I'm America. I don't need to import small arms from nobody. Hello, did I see some market access shortages? I did. New Jersey needs more transport. And Illinois, too. Right? It was Illinois? It was Indiana. I'm going to go ahead and throw those at the top. Building plenty of oil rigs in Venezuela even as we speak right now, so I'm not too worried about building some railways in my own country first. Beautiful. There's NCO training. I'm just going to go ahead and upgrade all of my armies. And that is going to make me much more militarily capable than I was before, even though I was already the strongest country in the world militarily, but I'm going to be much stronger now. Getting huge bonuses to infamy reduction. Diplomatic tour. The ruling intelligentsia, led by the charismatic Noah Fuller, has initiated a great promotional tour. The decision to focus efforts domestically or internationally has been left to the last minute, however, and it's unclear if the intelligentsia will do more for itself or for the country as a whole. Nothing wrong with a little self-promotion if it's for a good cause. And how would you determine the character of the cause? By how it ripens your purse? But by its very nature. Why, a cause of ragamuffins might have a healthy effect on the state if its heart is in the right place. Should drum up support for the intelligentsia, they're slightly stronger and happier, or should drum up support for the United States, extra influence. I don't actually need extra influence, so I'll make the intelligentsia stronger. German Empire, are you still a horrible, regressive country? Yeah, you are. A famous cafe. After a chance meeting in a cafe and a thoughtful conversation, Bartholomew Crowninshield has recommended that Joaquin Barrow, currently residing in the United States of America, be granted permanent residency. If you're in need of a place to stay, I could hardly neglect to offer you an invitation. It would be shameful for me to, following such a magnificent correspondence, fail to pursue your talents further. So, Joaquin Barrow is a traditionalist. You could hardly ask for more esteemed endorsement, stronger armed forces, and he joins the country, or his decision-making is clearly questionable. which means he's exiled and the armed forces get... I'll do the second one. I can afford to make the armed forces mad, and I do not want a traditionalist agitator in the United States right now. Traditionalist is not an ideology that we want to have any stronger around here. With that being said, that is actually all the time we got for this episode, my nerds. I have had fun. I hope you all have had fun, and I will see you on the other side.